Gable Hawaii VA Loans back for another 3-minute Thursdays. We got 3 minutes to teach you a little something, and we're gonna make it quick. So today's topic, we want to learn 3 ways to maximize the sales price when you're listing a property. So I bought my buddy, right? Athens Arquette Properties, right? So Athens, we want to know what's some good 3 tips to maximize your sales price.
Okay, so first tip I want to talk about is maximizing your curb appeal. Okay, very important as in everything in life. You want to make a great first impression.
Sure.
So how do we do that? Okay, one is spruce up the yard. Okay,
simple, right?
Hire a yard guy if you don't have a green thumb.
Yep.
Okay, get the yard cut, water it, fertilize it, bring out the colors. Secondly is a fresh coat of exterior paint.
Right.
Okay, that really goes a long way. You know, it's going to cost a little bit of money.
A couple grand maybe.
You know, but you'd really get a good return on your investment.
Now, if you didn't have that couple grand to do that, that's another good step?
A good tip or a trick of the trade is to apply a fresh coat of paint to the front entry door.
Cool.
Okay, clear out the footwear, kids' toys. And the reason being is that a buyer will spend 2 to 3 minutes at your front entry door waiting for the agent to open up.
Right.
So that's a great way to create a good first impression.
Okay, so first tip, curb appeal, maximize the curb appeal. Tip number 2.
Tip number 2 is declutter, and I can't stress that enough. Declutter. Clutter is a first biggest turnoff for a buyer.
Sure.
Okay, so how do we declutter? First things first, you can rent a self-storage. Okay, put away those extra pieces of furniture that you don't use.
Kids' toys maybe?
Kids' toys that aren't being used, extra boxes lying around. Okay, what you want to remember is you're selling space.
Sure.
So the more space you can free up, the more attractive it is for a buyer.
Great tip.
Secondly is family photos. Okay, you want to put the family photos, minimize the family photos that are being displayed.
And why is that?
Because when the buyer walks in, you want them to visualize the house as if it is theirs.
Sure.
And not yours.
Okay.
Okay?
So speaking of photos, right, your last tip?
Last tip is talk to your agent and request them to obtain professional photos for your property, for your marketing pieces, your fact sheets, the MLS listing.
Right. It makes a big difference with the professional.
It sure
amateur,
does.
right?
You know, it sure does. And buyers nowadays are very savvy, and they're shopping online, and they already know what your home looks like inside and out. Okay, so you want them to really fall in love with your property before even setting foot at the property.
Sure.
Okay.
Cool. So that's 3 tips right there. We got maximize curb appeal, declutter, and getting professional photos. So Athens Arquette, thank you. Good job. If you're looking at listing your property, give Athens a call. So that's 3-minute Thursdays. Hope you guys learned something, and see you guys again next week.